What's good, everyone? Just this is my third or fourth date on Bazzite Linux. I think it's called Bazzite, and I think I just okay, we're good. So yeah, and I've been giving it a test drive. Um, and yes, my bad. So I'm just giving it a test drive. It's been 3 days now. I was just checking that my stream was working, that you guys are able to hear me. That's all I was doing real quick. And so far it's been a good experience. It was an easy install, nothing complicated. I was real shocked as soon as I booted up again after the install, because Steam just popped up on my whole entire stream, and it felt like I had a Steam Deck on my PC all of a sudden. Uh, and I guess that's basically what it is. It's like a Steam Deck on my PC. The first game I tried to play was Marvel Rivals. Hang on. Let me go into OBS real quick and put this on the screen capture for you guys on a new scene. Okay, I'm gone. OBS works great, by the way, on this too. Okay, there we go. Let me make sure it fits. Fit to screen, stretch to screen. Okay, lock that in there real quick. Let me bring up my virtual friend, my avatar, my VTuber. Okay. Let me bring him to the side, lower him here for you guys a bit. And I'll fit him into the screen, lock him in. Okay, he's good like that. Okay. So, I was playing Marvel Rivals. I downloaded it. It instantly worked. I launched it. I played it for like 2 days, and then it had issues after that. But I'm aware that Marvel Rivals is having problems in every Linux distribution, so I'm not holding that against Bazzite Linux too much, you know. So I noticed that when it boots up and I just leave it on this Steam Deck Bazzite on the full monitor mode, Finals usually works instantly off the first boot when I log in. But when I take it off the full screen mode, when I take off Steam off full screen mode, and I try to launch it again so I can try to record it, there seems to be issues. It'll launch, I'll hear it, I'll hear the music in the background, but I get the black screen. Okay. So what I did was to make it work, though, because I seen somewhere on Reddit and somewhere online, I did put the latest GE Proton 927. That should help some people, hopefully. I don't have to put, wait, where is it? General. Okay, I don't have to put no command launch options in. I think that's very cool. Every game seems to, well, I said every game, like I've tried 5, 6, 7, 8 games when I tried them all. I've only tried Marvel in the finals so far. So let me recorrect myself. So far, when you download a game, it just launches. You don't need to mess with this, with the launch option. Okay. So let me take you back here. I'm gonna show you their app store, their software store. Hang on. Give me a sec. Okay. I'm just making sure this looks right on my live real quick. Okay. So I just want to know if you guys can see. Okay, yeah, you guys can see the app store. That's all. All right. First time live with bazzite. I just want to make sure everything works. Because before bazzite, I had Pop OS, and I really have nothing against Pop OS. It was working great, especially for gaming on an Alienware M18, which is like the latest Alienware out there right now. And it worked fine, but OBS gave me black screen, and it was locked on enable preview or something like that. And I think it's because Wayland is having issues working with OBS, and I couldn't figure a way around it. I looked online; a lot of people had issues with that on Pop OS. I guess that was a common issue with Pop OS, and having OBS installed on it. You were getting a black screen. But check this out. I'm gonna just look up OBS real quick for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Now, once you install it, you can add all these plugins, and I think that's great, because another issue I had with Pop OS was installing the plugins for OBS. I would put the plugins in the plugins folder, then I would start off OBS, I would then reboot my system, and still the plugins weren't there. This really makes it so much easier, you know. I feel like I gotta bust my brain looking for plugins and trying to install them. They're right here. They're gonna instantly install. And you see there's many plugins. You have a couple of options here. 3D effects, advanced mask, advanced scene switcher, multi-stream. If you guys heard a motorcycle, I live by a main road, so my apologies. I'm still figuring out how to mess around with sound. Background removal, composite blur, distro AV or AV, downstream keymer, droid cam, and the list goes on. I got a couple of them installed myself, you know, like input overlay, live split one. It adds a live split one as a source. What else? I even added the rewards theater plugin. And so yeah, I think that's great. I don't have to go try to download plugins, put them in a folder, and all that stuff. Steam comes pre-installed already. I don't even think if I can look up Steam in their app store. Like, it's so pre-installed. It's deep in there. But yeah, they got Proton Plus. I already came pre-installed as well with the distro. Proton Tricks also came pre-installed. Okay. So let's look at some of the gaming utilities. Proton Plus, Discover, Overlay, Configure. I don't know what this is. I've never heard of it. I haven't messed with it. Proton Tricks, I've used it. It's really helpful because that's how I was down. Oh wait, is this the Proton Tricks? Let me see. What's this do? Let me not mess with nothing right now. I don't think that was it. Hang on. Oh yeah, Proton Plus. So this helped me downstill Proton GE 9G GE Proton 927. There we go. And other, I guess these are plugins that you can add on to Steam, pretty much, to help you work with different games. They even have, where is it? Steam Tinker Launch. They even have Steam Tinker launch. So that's pretty cool. Again, more plugins already there for you that you can add on to your Steam. So, so let's check out Steam real quick. You go to the library. I'm sure you guys can see that right there. We're gonna test out the finals real quick. Oh, I have to say this. So once I left Pop OS, I went straight to Pico OS, and I like Pico OS. I really do like it. The only thing that made me want to leave Pico OS and find another distro that would work with my Alienware was because Steam was no longer picking up my Xbox controller. But when I downloaded and installed and flashed bazzite, my Xbox controllers was instantly picked up as soon as it rebooted into Steam. And I thought that was great. That was amazing. I didn't have to download anything from GitHub, some type of Xbox controller drive or anything like that, because that's what I had to do with Pop, and that's what I had to do with Pika. Even though Pika's a gaming distro too. But also Pika felt a bit stiff. Like, it's just stuck where it's at. Like, if you do any updates, it feels like you're gonna mess up the whole distro. Like, if you update any other packages or applications, it just feels like you're stuck there with what they have. Even like, I feel like even if you update the kernel, it might mess things up. So I felt real, I feel like I was working on eggshells a bit when it came to doing anything extra with Pika. Okay, let's check out the finals. Okay, it's loading up. Oops. Let me get rid of this scene. Bam. Screen capture. Let me, okay. So, it loaded all the way up now. We're on full screen mode. I'm just gonna see if it pops up the same way on the stream real quick. I don't think I have to screen capture this. That's why. Okay. It did load up full screen. Cool. So, as you guys see, Xbox. I'm using an Xbox controller right now, the Xbox S controller, by the way. Works just fine. Look at that. Beautiful. Picks up the inputs no problem. Look, I'm just going around in a whole square. Now, I do have to say that the mechanisms do work differently on the finals than when I played it on my Xbox S, but I got used to it. So usually, like, if I remember correctly, you wouldn't use the D-pads to call on your weapons and things like that. They were all already pretty much slotted on your right tab, and your lower right tab, and your upper and lower left tab. But It's alright. I'm pretty sure there's a way I can change that. I'm gonna have to look into that. This is only my 3rd day on bazzite. So, we're gonna play some power shift. I'm gonna mute the mic for 5 seconds real quick. Okay, I'm back. So, it's looking for a match right now. I think the graphics looks great. I don't even know what the FPS is. I don't know, there's a feature for that. Let me see. After this game, I'll see if I can put in the FPS somehow. There's a way. I know in Marvel Rivals, it's in the settings. I'm a heavy build on this. I'm playing Power Shift. It's one of my most favorite quick plays to play in Power Shift. In the finals is Power Shift. Yeah, I love being a heavy in this game, man. You got some big weapons. You get big guns. This is a new account though, but look, the M134 minigun, ain't nothing mini about it. You get the flamethrower. I've heard some crazy veteran stories and Vietnam stories about that flamethrower.
Power up and lock it in, folks. This is Power Shift.
Power Shift. Let's get it.
Welcome to Power Shift, where strategy meets stamina in a battle for platform dominance and cash.
Exactly, June. A single contestant on the platform in progress will be sluggish. Too many, and they might be sitting for a counterattack. The Kingfish swim into action and take the platform. The first opponent in this match.
Mechanics. How do I call up on my own shield?
Our teams have now formally introduced themselves as we've got our first elimination of the match.
Peace time is over, folks.
Absolutely, the real game begins now. Eyes on the arena, everyone.
Oh, I don't got that. Okay.
This will hurt.
Yeah, get him off of that. Yeah, when they put those
the Kingfish have it locked down, and the platform is gliding along. Here's the barricade.
Shields up.
Here's the barricade.
Shields up. I like this
Have seized control and are steaming back to base.
Let's go. Oh, they got healing bombs in here now? Since when? A healing bomb? Are you serious?
The Kingfish's command,
wow.
The platform has set sail.
That's new. Damn, bro. Oh. Blow you up. Oh, they get from behind. It's alright, we still got the lead.
And things are heating up as both teams make a move on the platform. Took him out.
A steady stream of progress.
Minor setback for a major comeback. Whoa! Oh. What's that?
The Kingfish are angling for victory as they stay firmly planted on the platform.
Let's go, let's go. Move forward, move forward.
Both teams are contesting the platform. Only one will manage to take control of it.
Go up, go up.
The Vogues have seized the range.
Man, I'm messing it up bad.
Barricade deployed. Barricade check.
The platform is now contested territory.
Bye-bye. Did we just clear the platform? Okay. I just made him jump off. That's all it was. Oh man, I can't wait to be able to upgrade some of my gear on this. It's crazy.
You can really tell that
go,
the
let's
Vogues
go.
have a long and time-honored history of standing stylishly on things. The platform's contested. Let's see who comes out on top.
Ah. This gun only is
Looks like the
spit at
Vogues have
distance,
taken
to
the
be
reins and are
honest.
bound for home.
Reloading.
They're still.
They've got it moving. The Kingfish have started their push. Reinforcing the area.
There we go.
We just passed the halfway point, and I'm really impressed with the team so far, June.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this epic battle.
Oh gosh. It's almost here.
Both of our teams are refusing to hand over the platform to the other.
Line him
Now
up.
the Kingfish are navigating towards
Thought
success.
this was.
Waiting to
Getting
say
the
no.
hang of this again, you know. Getting the hang of this. Yeah.
Deploying a surprise.
This bazzite.
Find the mine.
Look at this setup right here. There's a mine there, a mine there, a mine there, and then we got like this wall they gotta get through right here, unless they hit it from the back. From
It's
the
been a
top.
hot minute since the Kingfish took the platform now. Will they be able to keep it?
Barricade deployed.
Set up. Oh, there we go. Up high right here.
At the midpoint, the Kingfish show no signs of slowing down.
We gotta win this.
Don't have to wait
There we
for
go.
once. The platform is
Ooh,
under
good thing I started
contention.
shooting there.
The platform's on the move, folks, and the Kingfish are driving.
Just in case we might get some cover around this area. You never know when it comes.
The platform is contested. Let's see which team will manage to take control of it.
Barricades up. This will protect us.
Oh, snap. Am I gonna get killed? We're good. We still got this. They thought this was bad. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Revive him, revive him. There we go, good job. More teamwork. We're winners. And
The
that's how you
Kingfish
play
charted a course to the win this time on Power
GG,
Shift.
my boy.
Thanks again to our sponsor and to our viewers at home.
GG, bro. From the City Green. I need that flamethrower, and I need my man shield. Mesh shield. Okay, I got the mesh shield. That's what I was talking about before when I say, where's my shield? How do I activate my shield? Okay. Equipment. How much I need for that flamethrower? Okay, I need 800 for it. I got 580. Alright. Let's see, let's spin the wheel today. See what we can get. Let's spin it. I need the flamethrower. What is that? I don't need that.
And just like that, fate delivers!
Rare sounds.
There we have it! The verdict is
My
in!
shield from one of my yeah, I guess. Ooh, I can spin again? Oh wow.
Time to spin that
I'm
wheel!
in Vegas.
Last ride! Enjoy your reward!
Yeah, doorstep negotiator. Wow, how many times can I spin?
Claim your place in the spotlight!
Man, that was cool. That was cool.
That is it! The
I like
wheel
that
has done its
That's
thing!
it. No more spins. I run out of chips. Not tickets. Let's play Power Ship again. So the finals works. And it's funny because I was watching this YouTube channel yesterday. Because the first thing every Linux user does once they download a new distro, maybe not the first thing, but one of the first things they do, one of the things we do is, you know, go on YouTube, learn about it. And I was watching this YouTube video, and this guy was using bazzite. He was testing it out. So like 7, 8 different games that were all working. The finals didn't work for him, but it works for me. What's his brother's channel? I wish I could find it right now. Just so I can talk about it. Just so I can mention it. Oh. Let me see. Three, 2, 1.
All right, the shock and awe
Oh,
up
Soul
against
Frag.
the Ultra Rares.
Soul Frag is the name of this
The
channel.
battlefield is moving, gang. Better be ready.
Look, I know I'm just a new channel, but I don't mind.
Welcome to Power Shift, where two teams clash to get the platform moving toward their base to win. The closer they get, the more cash they have.
Control is key, June. Contestants must take command to drive all the way home or knock off rivals to gain sway and reverse their gains. The Ultra Rares are our first team to seize the platform.
I like how the ring was here. I love how everything is destroyed.
Peacetime is over, folks.
The teams are getting to know each other out there, and by that I mean elimination.
It's a test of nerves and skill from here.
A test they've all been training for. Let's see who truly stands out.
We won the last match, though.
We've hit
See how
our
we do
first
this
team
time.
hype, and it's a showstopper.
The Ultra Rares save and wipe!
Snake! Snake! Remember that game.
It feels like the shock and awe have had the reins of that platform longer than CNS has been disrupting our broadcasts.
An explosive push by the shock and awe. The momentum's building. It's rocket time. We've got motion. The shock and awe are on the offensive.
Oh, that thing was too fast. You know what I wish this game did was show like your highlight moments? That'd be fire. Marvel Rivals.
Both teams are refusing to give an inch as they vie for control of the platform.
The shock and awe now command that platform.
I don't know where it's coming from.
The journey completed by the shock and awe.
Creating a safe.
On a contested platform, every move matters. Which team will make the right ones?
Play for the platform that paid off. The shock and awe are making their run.
I think he still got finished off. Let's go. Minus that back. We can come back and do it.
Their presence on the platform has been relentless, but will the shock and awe manage to keep it going? We've got platform showdown on our hands.
The ultra rares are now advancing forward with purpose.
Let's go. Let's hop on that ship. I'm coming, Captain. I will protect you.
Barricades up. Grateful. I'm going up there.
Coming from.
Reloading. Taking damage. Taking a mark. Take cover.
Establishing themselves as
Yeah,
a
we're making a
dominant
comeback. I said it's in minor setback. Comeback. Whoa, where did this guy come from? He came in like an assassin.
You can feel the momentum shifting with every play, Scotty.
They got me.
That was funny.
The shock and
That
awe
was
have taken
great.
control and they are on the move.
Looks like the platform is being contested by both teams.
Yeah, crazy. We took the platform back. Nobody's on it right now, though. Oh, we're back on it. Ooh, parkour that. Ooh.
The ultra rares have gained the upper hand of that
Boy,
platform.
Eddie, you can jump a bit.
Moving. Follow me.
Let's go.
Good catch. Hostile engaged. Barricades up. Flashing the cover.
Oh, yeah. Sugar ass. That sugar ass. Oh, God, he's still hitting at me, though. Oh,
Attention.
Charmander, but
Action time! The ultra rares grab control and are moving back to
my
base.
team still. Bro got the flame torch. Torch the ball. Got the steam on, but my team still here. Minor set back. What do I say? Or we need to come back. Table my abilities.
Shielding, get inside!
They need me.
I remember when I had to adapt on the fly, turning chaos into opportunity. Today, each move feels like a masterpiece.
Turning chaos into masterpieces.
Hey,
now
guys.
that's the art of the game.
Come here. Protect me.
Team wipe calamity for the shock and awe.
That'll be a shock to their system.
Shielding, get inside!
We gotta bring it back at least to our side. To on their side. Oh shit.
The ultra rares have been in charge of the platform for quite some time. An uncommon feat indeed.
Bro, you see that? Right on my screen? Are you serious? That's serious. Oh god. Okay, this is
A
not.
contestant is on a roll, people.
Sure, man.
They're moving quickly as they head to the next.
Oh!
Every
Come on,
game
someone
from
take him out. I know
contestants
he only has like an
going
ounce
to
of
move
health
differently.
left. Yes.
The shock and awe are steering the ship. That platform is theirs.
We're already running like in centimeters to our side. Now it's like literally dead center of the ship. Ooh, low gravity. Look at me,
A
mom.
reminder that our contestants will not experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low-gravity event. It's all fun and games in the arena.
Strap up. Shield up. Joker guys. That Joker guys.
The best plays happen during sudden death. Let's see our contestants prove me right.
Minor setback. For a major comeback.
The Ultra Rares charted a course to the win this time on Power Shift. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home.
Nice, nice. Complex. I got the highest support score, the highest objective score, 4 objectives, 4 eliminations, 5 assists, 5 assists, 9 deaths. That was cool. That was a bazzite experience. Alrighty, my bad. Was just checking things out. Okay. 110. Alright, nice. 690. How much did that flamethrower cost? 800. 10 more. What's this up here? swag. Okay. Oh my gosh, even in games, nothing's for free anymore. These are the good old days where you can earn a skin. Every skin, actually. You can earn everything in the game. Let's see. This is alright. Bro, like he belong in the slot. Some funky glasses. Accessories. I don't think those bands go with that shirt. That's funny. Yeah, give him that laid back look, but don't mess with me. I got muscles. Type look. Alright. So we won 2 rounds in a row so far. We think we're gonna win the 3rd one.
Now, the Tough Shells versus the Mighty. All right, it's time to take the platform. Go!
Let's get it, let's get it.
Welcome to Battleshift, where strategy meets stamina in a battle for platform dominance and cash.
Exactly, June. A single contestant on the platform in progress will be sluggish. Too many, and they might be sitting ducks for a counterattack.
Contestant down. First elimination of the match.
I hope the viewers at home are ready for a wild ride.
Okay.
This ride's
Let's not do
only
that
going to get
again.
faster from here.
Oh.
That's our first elimination. Our contestants
What
clearly mean
can do
business
that?
today, Scotty.
This might get crazier than I
Appreciate
expected.
that.
A little crazy is good. Let's see how this
I gotta stuff.
goes. True to their name, the Tough Shells are
I heal
refusing to
myself?
crack
Oh,
under
yeah.
pressure.
It works.
They stick out the platform.
Learn something new every day.
Gotta reload.
Oh my gosh. Let's go, let's go. here.
The platform's contested. Let's see who comes out on top.
RPG en route.
Hey, that missile should blow. They gotta fix that, man. That missile hits you anyway.
We've got motion. The mighty are on the offensive.
Reloading.
One day my main card. Then I can swap between these two weapons. I'm gonna cover that guy.
Shields up.
Back to their base. The mighty take control.
Slide around. Whoa, I'm dead.
We've got motion. The tough shells are on the offensive.
That was too funny. I called it. I was like, I'm dead. Bam! You know what? The team I'm with right now is doing it real good at getting the platform back. You know, they're giving me them a hard time.
A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
Whoa. Gosh.
The tough shells are now in the driver's seat and advancing.
Reloading.
Gotta reload.
Let's get airborne.
Halfway through the track, the tough shells keep going strong.
Yeah, it's a little high. Rocks like, whoa. I'm just gonna go, man. Go crazy. I tried hitting the elbows a couple times. Yes! Hey. I started it, my teammate finished it. That's all that matters.
The mighty are now in the driver's seat and
Appreciate
advancing.
that.
Enemy on home. Incoming threat. Look out. That's a cover.
The midpoint is here, and the stakes are climbing higher.
The stakes could
That
be.
was smooth.
The tough shells have seized control.
I gotta give him that.
Enemy got me. The tough shells are a formidable presence on that platform.
Man. Can't win them all. This is Marvel Rivals. Alright, I got batteries. Now what it won't do is connect right back into Steam instantly. Oh, it will. Look at that. Instantly connected bazzite to the Steam, no problem. Very impressive. Pika didn't do that. Pika OS did not do that. At the same time, I did have to install the drives, man. This, with bazzite, everything works almost out the box. Pretty much. Okay, let's go to the main menu. I got like 770 this in-game currency, whatever, I don't know the name of it. Oh, this is really slow. I need to put it. You serious? I'm still short. Damn. I really want this so much. Alright, so that was the finals. Yes, switch to desktop. Alright, we're back. So, that was the finals right there. So, let's go back to Steam. Now, something interesting about bazzite, like when it comes to like dev files, bazzite takes what's called RPM files. I've never heard of that, so it's something new to me. But they have this thing called Box Buddy, where I guess you could create a container for like dev applications and all that, dev packages. And for example, so you would go to right here, you would click this. Then let's say you're installing something like Molbad VPN, right? And then you would pick, I guess, like these different Linux distribution dependencies is what I'm guessing. Because you see things like CentOS, bazzite, Arch, Debian, Fedora, Ubuntu, Rocky, Red Hat, Vanilla, right? And then you pick one of those, and you hit create, and then you go to install the dev file. It'll take you to your dev file, bam, bam, for example, and then it'll install it. Like, here's something I installed. Okay, the container setup is complete, and then I just want to make sure it's complete. So hang on, exit. Okay, new application. Let me see. Run. And there we go. So that's where you have to go. Okay. You go to view application, you click run. So I was looking for an application in their app store, in the software store called Stegosuit. Right? Stego. Once you put in Stego, nothing pops up. Right? I'll finish it. Suit. Okay. Nothing. So I found something called OpenStego, and I just downloaded a dev file and installed it through the Box Buddy. I'm still learning more about the Box Buddy. It's something new to me. I'm gonna be honest. And what basically OpenStego or Stegosuit does, it lets you hide messages inside of images and put in an encryption algorithm and a password so you can hide messages inside images. I'm a real big fan of privacy. I'm a huge privacy advocate, and so this is something I do. And I'm glad that I was able to still run a dev file because I don't understand this RPM stuff yet, but I will soon. Just like I didn't understand Box Buddy, and now I'm getting to know it, I'll figure that out as well. View applications, close box, clone box, delete box, upgrade box. Let me see. Upgrade all boxes. I'm just showing all the different options. Assemble a distro box. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what else they have in here. Came with this Mission Center application. Basically lets you know everything that's running. You know, different processes. Don't judge me on the Chromium. I just had to install that today because I knew I wouldn't be able to access a certain website with the Brave browser, which is I predominantly use as a privacy advocate. But trust, I'm going to download a VirtualBox, put the Windows, and have that in there. But yeah, that's that. What else does it have here? It came with the NVIDIA X server as well, pre-installed. Oh, Wine Z GUI. They also have the documentation, the firewall, ignition. I don't know what that is. No entries found. Add an app or script to run it at login. Oh. Add an app. Okay, cool. So I guess this is when you can put in your startup apps or startup scripts. I like that. Beautiful. Whoa. And also, this app, web app, comes in handy. You can basically turn any application into, you can turn any web into an app, basically. You know, you just click it and it pops up. You know, I don't like to save history or like put bookmarks or whatever that is, you know, to try to save a website. So that really helps me a lot right there. So yeah, let's go back to Steam. Let's go to the library. Let's see what other games they got out here. This is so cool. Look at this. That's cool. That's cool. Any game anybody recommend any games? I don't even know if anyone's on my live right now. Nobody recommends any games. Alright. Guess not. Let's check out this video too. Hey. was cool. That was nice. Alright. What's new out here? What they got for free? 'Cause I ain't planning on spending no money right now. Most played. Counter-Strike. Alright, I wish I could play that game right now. But I know it'll work at boot when I turn on my computer. It's weird, but let me see. Oh man, this game was free on Xbox Game Pass. It's $50. Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. Oh gosh, that game's awesome. Oblivion. I do like Yu-Gi-Oh! That's for sure. Oh, by the way, everyone, I do have a privacy channel too on YouTube. I haven't uploaded anything, but it's about privacy on Linux. So I'll keep everyone updated on that. And I'll put a link on that so you guys can check this out, how to secure yourself and basically privatize your online browsing, privatize your online accounts, things like that. So privatizing your crypto and many other things that involve privacy. I'll also be talking about data breaches and things like that. Yeah, I might install this Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. What else they got out here for free? You know, you guys, I have any recommendations, let me know. I'll test out just about any game that anyone recommends. Maple Story, bro. I grew up on Maple Story. Oh my gosh. They really brought it back? Was it even ever gone to begin with? This is crazy. This is like nostalgia.
Hello,
Nostalgia, is that the word?
Welcome to Next in America. I'm Inguel.
Who's this guy? This is the creator of Maple
I'm
Story?
here to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Global Maple Story and will be joined by some other familiar faces. We are also here to unveil exciting new updates and look ahead to what's next for GMS.
The smile on my face right now. Bro, growing up on Maple Story, Fly FF, I think was a way better childhood experience than growing up on PlayStation or Xbox, okay? RuneScape, Fly FF, Maple Story, Wizard 101, World of Warcraft, wow, bro.
It all began in 2005 when Global Maple Story launched, bringing with it 4 starter classes, iconic fairy tale 2D pixel art landscapes, and the unforgettable original soundtrack.
Like, I always had that
Party
arrow. That
Quest
was my
formed
thing.
bonds, built guilds, and created communities that
Built
still
guilds
thrive
now?
today.
Was that a thing before? Could you
And
build
then
guilds before?
the Big Bang update changed everything.
The world you thought you knew is no more.
The world changed forever. EXP rates increased, maps were redesigned, and MapleStory felt faster, smoother, and more dynamic than ever. Many classes were introduced during this time. The addition of the Resistance introduced a new style of combat, with Battle Mage, Wild Hunter, and Mechanic.
Wild Hunter.
Each class had a unique playstyle that drove the story forward. As global MapleStory
they even
grew,
expanded
so
the
did
map.
its scale. The Evolution era redefined gameplay, higher resolution, smoother mechanics, and the level cap increasing from 200 to
No, I can tell they
250.
definitely updated
And
that
then there was
resolution.
the Red update. The Explorers were reimagined, reignited, and ready to lead once more. And of course, who could forget Zero, the first tag team character class.
This makes me realize how
But
much
the
I didn't
greatest
even pay
challenge was
attention to
still
the
to come.
storyline.
The Black
of the
Mage
MapleStory
era.
at all.
Finally,
I was
Maplers
just,
unlocked
like,
brand new abilities,
so
making battles
fascinated by the game. It
faster,
was so much
flashier,
fun. I
and
was just
more
having fun.
powerful than ever before. It was also a milestone moment for the lore of Global MapleStory, with the release of the boss content Black Mage and the video about his origin. The final battle against the
Mage
Black
was like the
Mage,
villain,
a shadow that
okay,
loomed over Maple World
of
for years,
MapleStory.
remains etched in legend. Our next era is marked by a new central world Grandis. After the Black Mage, a new transcendent threatening
Okay, wait.
Grandis
I'm
was
gonna stop
gradually
this real
revealed.
quick. I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna start downloading it. Okay. Come on, bro. If you're a MapleStory, if you grew up on MapleStory, you already know my excitement right now. How much? Okay, 44 GB. All right, it's not bad. I'm gonna delete Marvel Rivals, honestly, just because it's not working almost on any Linux distro. Okay, so that's that. Gonna miss you, Star-Lord. Okay, so that's installing. How do I go back to where the video was? Where Community Hub or something? No, obviously not. Okay. Here we go. Where were we? Where were we? Can I? Where were we?
Origin. The final battle against the Black Mage, a shadow
Black
that
Mage.
loomed over Maple World for years, remains etched in legend.
I gotta go.
Our next
back
era
into Maple
is marked
World.
by a new central world Grandis. After the Black Mage, a new transcendent threatening Grandis was gradually revealed. It was none other than Jaren Darmor. His story continues to unfold,
Why does it sound like a
pulling
Slytherin
players
ass
deeper
nigga?
into the unknown. And then we entered the Sixth Job era, the biggest power boost in global MapleStory history. New skills, new bosses, and even greater challenges awaited. The addition of new areas such as Shangri-La, Arteria, and Carcion, as well as the appearance of high-level bosses such as Calling and Kalos, challenged players to aim for higher goals and push their limits. And then global MapleStory changed course forever. While previous localizations contained our
Who
know-how
would've
and
thought a
effort,
game like this would've
we
come
entered
this
a
far?
completely new era of localization with the Go West update. We decided and declared that global MapleStory would follow its own direction and formed Team GMS.
There's never been a better time to be a Mapler, and the adventure is just getting started. Now, Global MapleStory
I'm
will return
excited.
the favor for all your love and support. please stick around as we have a major announcement coming up next. And now, to celebrate 20 years,
Wow, every time
we
I
are
see
excited
like all
to
that
introduce
artwork,
Global MapleStory Classic
I feel
World,
like a kid again.
a nostalgic
Like,
experience
I want one of those
crafted
paintings
just
in
for
my house.
Global MapleStory players. Classic World is a faithful recreation of the old school MapleStory experience built by a team that understands
What's going on here? Come on.
what made
What's up? It's like,
early MapleStory so special, and to help
All
make
right,
this
got me worried
experience
there for a
as
second.
true to the original as possible,
hey,
the
it's only
development team
third
includes
day on
Nemi,
bazzite, so.
the first lead developer and team leader of early MapleStory. Nemi, how was it developing MapleStory back
These
then?
maple
And what are you
pillows.
bringing from
I'm
the
gonna start
experience to
I'm
Classic
gonna start
World?
ordering me some
I
of
was
this
lucky
stuff,
to be
man.
one of the very first designers to join the original team when we just started in 2001. I helped shape the early days of MapleStory. When the game first launched in Korea, I was in charge of designing almost all of its early content. It was so much fun working with the original MapleStory team to create it. Now, based on
like,
those experiences
just
and memories,
looking at
we
the
are
people-
bringing
this is my
back
first
the
time
nostalgic
looking
feel of
at
early
or
MapleStory in a
seeing
new
any
way.
of the people
Let me show you a
or
sneak peek
developers
of
that were
what we are
behind
working
the
on.
MapleStory project, and just
As
hearing them
someone
talk
who's
about
played
it.
for a long time, I'm excited to
Like, really,
bring
only
back
thoughts I
the
get
original
is like,
MapleStory
wow, thank you for
experience.
my childhood.
I know what the game
That's
was
really
like
one
when
thing
it first launched it,
think
and have
about
many
when I-
ideas for how to
when I
bring
look
it
at
back
them.
carefully.
I agree that working on Classic World is an honor for us, both as original developers and as fellow players. Let's now learn more about Classic World. So Nemi, what is Classic World?
Classic World is a faithful recreation of the early MapleStory experience, made by a team that knows what made MapleStory special from the beginning. We've been planning this for a long time, and we want to create a meaningful connection between the past and present. Classic World will be a special milestone for 20th anniversary. Just like the heroic and interactive worlds in Global MapleStory, Classic World will be a full part of GMS. Players will be able to create brand new characters and
remember, like,
experience a
just
faithful
running
recreation
into a
of
group
early
of people
MapleStory,
and they're, like,
while
fighting this
also
monster
enjoying
and
quality
just
of
joining
live
in. It
additions
was so
from
much
GMS to even
Just
further
watching people
enhance player
run all
experience.
across the street.
We hope to recreate
Everywhere you
all
went,
the
there was
features
people in
and qualities
MapleStory.
that made early MapleStory special, while also looking toward the
like an
future and
exciting time to be a
collaborating with
gamer,
fellow
2005.
Maplers to create the best classic world
PC
together.
gamer.
We know you have questions, and we'll be sharing more in the month ahead. So stay tuned and get ready to relive the adventure. We'll be revealing more details in the second half of 2025 with the official announcement happening at our offline event.
Oh wait, don't you have somewhere to be?
All right, Nemi, thank you.
See you later.
Homeboy put on the
Bye.
overcoat. Boss. Oh, I did the maple teleport.
Welcome to Next in Korea. Come on, let me show you around.
I need some of that in my room, in my house, something. Those pictures just right there. Imagine they become collectibles.
Now you've learned a bit about the history of MapleStory as well as Classic World. I think you'll find both MapleStory's past and future very interesting. But I think you'll be even more curious about the upcoming updates. We'll invite GMS development team members to explain what content will be included in the upcoming 20th anniversary update and what they are preparing. Here are Dr. Lim and Miss Song.
먼저 20주년 업데이트에 들어갈 빅토리아컵 이벤트에 대해 설명드리겠습니다. 빅토리아 아일랜드가 운동회장으로 변신합니다. 빅토리아컵에서 다채로운 스포츠 축제를 즐기실 수 있는데요. 우선 커닝시티 팀 대 헤네시스 팀의 축구 대결이 펼쳐지고 짜릿한 보트 레이싱과 싸워라 전설의 귀환까지 다양한 경기들이 기다리고 있습니다. 풍선 터트리기나 허들 경주, 장거리 달리기 같은 클래식한 운동회 종목들도
Let me fix something real quick. There we go. My bad about that, y'all. Let's go.
메이플 스토리만의 색다른 재미로 준비했습니다. 운동회에 열심히 참여하셔서 여러 가지 강화 아이템부터 커스텀 배경, 성장 보상까지 다양한 선물들을 받아가시면 좋겠습니다. 이번 글로벌 메이플 스토리 20주년 빅토리아컵에서 특별한 추억을 만드시길 바랍니다.
와, 빅토리아컵 이벤트 정말 매우 기대가 됩니다. 그런데 닥터님, 이번 20주년에는 빅토리아컵뿐만 아니라 엄청난 소식도 있다죠?
네, 맞습니다. 설명드리기 전에 영상을 먼저 만나보시죠.
Come on, let's go. You say, how about you? Bro, this is what it's looking like now, bro.
I'll be your teacher.
Oh. That pixel art. Nice. Bam, bam. Let's go. Bro, you see how the stick broke? Oh, it broke again? Oh, they went in. Oh, he said, let's go. Oh, he was off a Raven from the Titans right there.
영상에서 보셨듯이 이번 20주년 업데이트와 함께 신규지와 묵현이 찾아옵니다. 그동안 묵현 도입을 원하는 메이플러분들의 목소리를 잘 알고 있었고요. 최대한 빠르게 준비해서 이렇게 20주년 업데이트와 함께 선을 보이게 되었습니다. 혹시 여러분은 묵현의 비밀을 아시나요? 그는 단순한 무술인이 아닙니다. 그의 정체는 바로 오랜 세월 동안 마물들로부터 강호를 지켜온 무신의 환생입니다. 묵현은 아주 매력적인 동양 스타일의 격투가인데요. 현산파의 초식과 무신의 힘을 합친 전례 없는 새로운 무술을 사용합니다. 실력을 집중한 상태에서는 무신으로 각성해서 더욱 강화된 공격력의 특별한 스킬을 발휘합니다. 오랜만에 선보이는 신규 직업인 만큼 열심히 준비했습니다. 묵현, 여러분들의 많은 기대 부탁드리겠습니다.
이외에 묵현의 소식만큼 여러분들께서 좋아하실 소식을 말씀드리려고 합니다. 그동안 고레벨 지역의 파밀리 카드 수급의 요청이 정말 많았는데요. 이번 20주년 업데이트와 함께 현재 남은 모든 고레벨 지역에 파밀리 카드가 드랍되도록 추가될 예정입니다. 신규 파밀리와 함께 즐거운 메이플 스토리 되시길 바랍니다. 자, 이제 20주년 업데이트를 넘어서 그 이후에 메이플 스토리가 가져올 변화를 살펴보겠습니다. 저희 팀 GMS는 많은 분들께서 요청해 주셨던 것들을 구현하기 위해 지금도 열심히 노력하고 있습니다. 그래서 이 자리를 빌어 정기적인 업데이트 외에 어떤 것들이 번외로 준비되고 있는지 메이플러 여러분들께 알려드리고자 합니다. 닥터님, 보여주시죠.
네.
네, 그동안 많은 분들이 요청 주셨죠?
네, 맞습니다. 현재 메이플 스토리를 맥 OS에서도 플레이 가능하게끔 열심히 개발 중에 있습니다. 글로벌적으로 맥 OS 이용률이 높은 것을 알고 있기 때문에 이 서비스가 시작되면 더 편리하고 다양한 환경에서 메이플을 즐기실 수 있을 것이라 생각합니다. 지금 안정성 확보를 위해 여러 가지 기술 이슈들을 확인하고 있으니 조금만 기다려주세요.
저 역시 맥 유저라서 도입 소식이 무척 기대됩니다. 빠른 준비 부탁드리고요. 그리고 닥터님, 하나 더 있죠?
una cosa más.
에? 그거 스페인어 아닌가요?
메이플 스토리도 글로벌 서비스라는 명성에 걸맞게 다국어 서비스를 지원하고자 개발에 착수했습니다.
와, 그러면 앞으로 전 세계 언어로 메이플 스토리를 즐길 수 있게 되는 건가요?
네, 먼 목표로는 다양한 언어 지원을 생각하고 있지만 첫 시작은 스페인어로 정했습니다. 스페인어 도입 이후에 추가로 다양한 언어 지원을 고려 중에 있습니다.
와우, 메이플러 분들의 편의와 접근성을 높이기 위한 노력 정말 잘 들었습니다. 이런 것들은 언제 도입이 되는 것이죠?
아쉽게도 아직 일정이 확정되지는 않았는데요. 늦지 않게 선보이는 것을 목표로 열심히 개발 중에 있으니 많은 기대와 응원 부탁드리겠습니다.
자, 이렇게 20주년 관련돼서 여러 가지 개발 상황과 업데이트 내용을 말씀드렸는데요. 이번 20주년 업데이트가 풍성한 만큼 이를 즐기시다 보면 금방 여름을 맞이하게 될 것 같습니다. 분명히 말씀드릴 수 있는 건 이번 여름 업데이트 또한 메이플러 여러분들을 깜짝 놀라게 해드릴 만한 소식들이 가득하다는 점입니다. 그렇죠, 닥터님?
네, 그렇습니다. 이번 여름 업데이트 글로벌 메이플 스토리에 새롭게 다가올 큰 별을 기대해주세요.
오, 뭔가 기대되는데요. 오늘 저와 함께 좋은 소식 공개해줘서 고마워요, 닥터님. 자, 그러면 저는 이제 LA로 돌아가서 또 특별한 20주년 기념 행사 소식을 전하려고 합니다. Now we have one last event to announce. To celebrate the 20th anniversary, this year's Maple Story Fest will be a special celebration that is different from before, and the name has been decided as Global Maple Story 20th Anniversary MapleCon 2025. For this year, we are preparing a more spacious and comfortable event venue to host new and exciting activities, merch, and programs. Not only is this year's celebration going to include some of your favorite aspects from the previous Maple Story Fest, but there will also be convention-style programming with various panels and speakers related to Maple Story. Also based on feedback from previous years, we are creating solutions to provide an improved event experience to make all activities and programs more pleasant and enjoyable, such as spending less time in line. This year's event will be more than just a fan fest. This will be the biggest global Maple Story offline event to date. So we hope you join us in celebrating the 20th anniversary with fellow Maplers, guilds, and friends. Global Maple Story 20th Anniversary MapleCon 2025 will take place in late October in Los Angeles. Stay tuned to our official event website for details. At Team GMS, we think of this 20th anniversary as just one milestone in a long journey. Our goal is to continue making Maple Story a game that stays with you like a lifelong friend. The memories we made with all of you over the past 20 years have been epic. Thank you to everyone who loves and enjoys Maple Story. We'll continue to create a global Maple Story where all Maplers can be happy. I'll see you in the game.
Here's Dr. Lin. Nice. They've definitely updated the graphics a lot. Okay. Wow. That's cool. I have much left. 203. 41 gigs. Alrighty. So, we got a lot to go. I'm gonna let this download. I'll see if I can go live tomorrow and show everyone Maple Story on this Linux distro right here. So yeah, everyone have a good one. Thank you for viewing my stream, and have a good day, or night, or morning, whatever time it is.